right. One more segment. The breakdown. So let's go ahead and with our last segment. This is the last one of the off season. We're done. So definitely too. This is, and of course it didn't work. All right, there we go. All right, so this is the last one of the off season. So we're gonna go ahead and break down the roster as well. So on the football side, we kind of do the segment right before the season starts, and we call it the hot seat. Not really a hot seat in baseball, so we'll just call this roster breakdown. How does it look? Who is where on the pecking order as far as it goes? Next week, one of my favorite ones all season, State of the The spring training is about to start. Where are the Orioles exactly as well? These guys, and again, I picked guys likely to be on the roster as well. So let's see how this goes. Guys who are likely to be on the roster and when the season starts. A couple rookies I think are going to be there. You're going to have three. Dylan Beavers, Sam Basayo, and Jeremiah Jackson are going to be on the roster when the season starts. Kobe Mayo, not a rookie. Not a rookie, technically speaking, had a rookie season, second year as well. Don't know where he's going to be. Some people say he's going to be in Norfolk. I'm finding that hard to believe that they put him in Norfolk. But we will see. There may not be a spot for him. I don't think you're going to carry three first basemen, and you're certainly keeping Pete Alonso, absolutely. Albert Suarez, I don't know where to put him as well on the roster. I don't know if he completely makes the roster, starter, reliever. A lot of injuries last year. Not sure. So that's what you got there. These guys are going to be role players for you as well. Decent players. Some are starters. Some are relievers. Some are okay. These guys are not unlikely to make all-star team, but decent. Colton Cowser, Ryan Mountcastle, Tyler O'Neill, Leovidio Taveras, Cade Stroud, Colin Shelby, Dietrich Enns, Rico Garcia, Tyler Wells. You see the role there, the acting, the role as well. Cowser, I think, definitely has a chance to get bounced back. I see a lot of dirt being thrown on Cowser. How fast can we get to Bradfield and all that other? Let's see. I think Cowser is going to, let's see. Let's give him half a year. Let's see how that goes as well. Mountie, I think, probably is going to be on the team. So this is why the talk is that they're going to send Mayo down. I don't think he's going to start. I think he's going to have a lesser role, but I do think he could be the everyday DH, or at least on one side of the plate. So we'll see. He'll definitely have a role. Tyler O'Neill, I don't think he starts. I do think this is legitimately, they're not sure whether it's going to be Tyler O'Neill every day or Dylan Beavers. So I do think that's a debate as well. Whether you just want to go with Dylan Beavers, because he was fantastic, I think, at the end of last year as well. And then, or if you want to start Tyler O'Neill as well. The rest, Tavares, I think, is a good role player off the bench. Cade Stroud, Colin Shelby, Dietrich Enns, Rico Garcia, middle relievers. Put them, they come and go. I think they were solid last year. Definitely the Orioles did waste any time signing because they were decent at the end of last year. I thought bullpen was much better than it could have been, considering the gutting they did of it. So that was decent as well. Tyler Wells, I think he's actually a decent player when he's healthy. That's another one. I think you just got to get him healthy more of the time. These are solid guys. So these guys are better than role players, all right? So these guys are going to, not studs, but not all stars, but impact, but decent starters. Kittredge and Keegan, these are going to be in the 7th and 8th inning. I think these guys for sure. One of them is going to be in the 9th. If there is an injury to the closer, Ryan Helsey, as well. So I definitely think that's the case. Adley, I'm going to put in the solid starter. I definitely think he's going to be your starting catcher day one as well. We're here and now. So they haven't traded him. He's going to be back. They're going to give him every opportunity. I do think he could be trade bait just to trade him. They certainly have made the decision at catcher, having Sam Basayo there, giving him that extension. But we'll see how that goes. Zach Eflin, Shane Baz, and Dean Kramer. I Definitely think they're decent. I don't know if they're going to Eflin. I don't know. It depends on what happens. What we see here with Valdez or Lucas Giolito or whatever else they're doing. I'm not sure, but they're decent enough, solid starters as well. Dean Kramer is, I think, probably could be the odd man out if they do bring somebody else in. But I think he's pretty decent. Dean Kramer has probably been your most reliable guy in terms of innings and all that, as far as lack of injuries and all that. So shout out to Dean Kramer for that. All stars. Jordan Westberg, Trevor Rogers, Kyle Bradish, Ryan Helsley, Taylor Ward. So I'm not saying these guys are going to the All-Star game for sure, but these guys, this is the level that these guys are on. Westberg, the only thing that's stopping him is injuries. The only thing. Definitely he's a guy who's for sure going to go to the All-Star game if he can stay healthy. Absolutely right. Taylor Rogers, I think, is fascinating. He came from absolute nowhere, kind of went back a little bit. Interesting to see. I think definitely he could go to the All-Star game. A lot of people consider Bradish right now our number one starter. They haven't announced the opening day yet. We'll see about that. Helsley, I think, absolutely can go to the All-Star game as the closer. Really bounced back last year as well. And Taylor Ward, I think, had over 30 home runs, totally being slept on in terms of his talent as well. Not a high average hitter, but certainly he's the guy. They thought enough for him, even having Tyler O'Neill here, to go ahead and trade him and trade away Grayson Rodriguez. So definitely, I absolutely think he can get to an All-Star. And I think here's the elite guys, your superstars. Pete Alonso, trade from the Mets. Alonso, I think, had the best year of his career. I think the Orioles had total theft bringing him in. No doubt Camden Yards that this guy is going to be fantastic. And also to Gunnar Henderson, I think is definitely going to bounce back with Peter Alonso. Definitely going to bounce back with Peter Alonso as well. I believe that this guy absolutely could be one of the best players as well in the league. I think in this category. I think Jackson Holiday will be fine. I think Jackson Holiday could go into the All-Star, but not yet. Not quite yet. 240, still like the bigger hill to climb, but I think Jackson Holiday certainly could be there. There you go. All right. Not an hour plus this time. All right, as well. Definitely check us out all week long. Driving to the Top Productions and Rivalry Sports Podcast. We're going to have a lot of good stuff for you this week. Super Bowl this week. We're going to have an interview with Jeremy as well. We're going to have a lot of good interviews coming up soon as well. So we're going to be recording two this weekend. Definitely won't say who. Long time Orioles podcaster. So definitely going to check him out. Definitely a guy also to got him lined up from definitely we're going to talk Browns when we have him here. So as well, definitely going to do that. Definitely, I know a lot of you guys here sports. Definitely check out our Rivalry Sports rebrand. Check it out. It's going to be fantastic. The website, everything like that. Get Ravens hats like this one. I'm sporting them again here. I started sporting them again on camera. Thank you, all of you. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Olympics this week for those of you that watch downhill skiing and all that other fun stuff. Y'all have a great day.